Hi, my name is Viewer. For a long time, I thought my voice didn't matter at all, and I was scared to even share a voice note to make calls to to make calls for people to know how I sound like, and I was scared even to replay my voice note. But now I want to share a lot about myself and also my voice. So now I'm starting this channel about stuttering. I'll be sharing a lot about my life, my lived experiences, and also I will have interviews with other people who stutters, some who are in different uh, occupations, some who are advocates, some who are lecturers, some who are doctors. I know many of them, and also those who struggling to get their feet. Uh, just for example, myself, I have masters, but I'm struggling to find employment. I've been up and down searching, uh, going to interviews, but when I get to interview, I just stutter. I can't even get out one word. So this is an introduction to my channel. Okay, the second question is, what is the hardest situation I've faced because of stuttering and how I handled it? There's a lot. There's a lot, but the one I remember most is when, like, the start of the year, when I have to introduce myself. It was a struggle for me every time. Even now, it's still a struggle, but at least I handle myself. I tell the other that okay, I do stutter because my first time I always stutter so much because I think I want to hide it. I don't want the others to notice that, that I stutter. But once I get through that hurdle, everything becomes smoother. The other question is, do I have any tricks, routines, or habits that helps me communicate communicate more confidently? Uh, I I can say, like, every day, um, I communicate effectively and confidently. It's only when it comes to interview because everyone, even person who do not stutter, but when it comes to interview, they also stutter. For me, it, it's been like a problem every time I stutter. I stutter, but daily, like, because I'm confident. I always speak with people I know. I know, so at least they better. But sometimes there are struggles when I'm with new people, people I don't understand. I remember one time I was in a taxi, so eh, I couldn't mention my stop every time I'm ready to speak. It was like there's a block, something blocking me. So I ended up, the taxi took me to another stop where someone was getting off. So I got off with that person because I I couldn't say, driver, please stop here. So that's another problem. And the other question I was asked is the community impact. What do I think the channel will change or improve for people who start? I, I, I remember when I was looking online, like, in South Africa, I struggled to get anyone or anything about stuttering. I went up and down looking. I only could find people or, or channels from the other countries. So my hope is a person here in South Africa can be able to say that, and also maybe they can contact me. I get them with the relevant people who can help, or also share my experiences. So because I struggled really, because I was also searching on 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 YouTube, searching everywhere. I couldn't find anything about South Africa. I received some questions to answer about myself. So the first question is about my stuttering journey. When did I first notice that I stutter, and how did that shaped my life? I noticed that I stutter. I think I was 6 or 7 when my mother sent me to buy something from the shop. I was so scared to even go to the shop. I will write it down, or else I will I will take along my brother to come with me, because I know when I get to the shop I will stutter so much, and the other children will laugh at me. So what I did, I used to fight a lot then, back then, because I didn't. I hated when the others will laugh at me. So that's when I noticed that I started, and that shaped my life a lot, because uh, I was scared of speaking, of making new friends. The third question is, what is a proudest moment where I felt proud despite my stutter? There's also a lot there, even though I stuttered, but every time when there's debating, or maybe have to choose someone to speak, I was always chosen because I had more substance. I knew a lot, even though I stuttered. I remember in grade 12, like, they choose for people to debate with the other school. I was I, I was one of those. And then I knew, obviously, they have to choose me because I have substance. I can debate even though I do stutter. So that's one of the proudest moment for me. Even now, I'm proud of that. The other question is the misconceptions. What, what that one thing people often get wrong about stuttering, and I would like to clear up. They link stuttering with your IQ, because the last interview I went, like, it was a struggle. I couldn't even answer, like, the question, tell us about yourself. I could see in their eyes they were also embarrassed. For me, I was really embarrassed, and then I knew from then on that I'm not getting the position, and that maybe that made me that maybe made me to hate interviews. So I think, yeah.